you know, that this is not a carnal thing. It's not a thing where you looking to get militarized like those. We're not like the Black Panthers that taking up arms. There's nothing wrong with you taking up arms, but we're not pushing that as an agenda or something that as something we're trying to do. Get together military wise. We don't do that. We get together to teach the words, all right, the Bible, so you understand. We get together and teach the words of the Father, which are the scriptures. And we're not getting together and seeing which brother is the best marksman, who can shoot the best, who can hit the furthest target. We're not doing shit like that. This is a total spiritual thing. All right, what did Paul say? The weapons of our warfare are not carnal. In the book of Corinthians, all right. He told the Israelites of Corinth that the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. It's not a carnal thing. This is a spiritual thing. All right. All right. What you can say? Matter of fact, Yahushua said that he that worships the Heavenly Father must worship him in spirit and in truth. All right. This is not a carnal thing at all. So anybody making it out to be a carnal thing, you're wrong. You're going off. All right. You can't defeat Esau. Esau has a military. You don't have a military. All right, and that's Esau's blessing. It's a sword. All right, the sword is Esau's blessing, not Israel's blessing. All right, our blessings are things of the spirit, and also the kingdom of heaven, because we haven't received the blessing of Esau. We're different. All right, Esau is to enjoy the sword in the fatness of the earth, man. Those are the blessings that was given to him. All right, let's go back to Isaiah. Back in Isaiah 63 and 2. Well, actually, let's start this topic again. It says, verse 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness might save. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth the wine fat? I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger, and trouble them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. So this is the prophet Isaiah, all right, receiving the vision, all right, of Yahweh Shah coming back to destroy Esau. All right, and also what? To put to death a lot of people, man. All right. He said the day of vengeance is within my heart. You gotta remember that Yahweh Shah was humiliated when he came down here, man, as himself. He was humiliated, he had to go up on the cross to be sacrificed. All right, he had to be a sacrifice for our people, for the nation of Israel. All right. So, scriptures, humility comes before honor. All right. Humility comes before honor. This is Proverbs 15 and 33. The fear of Yahweh is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility. All right, so before honor there's humility. So, he went through the humiliation when he came. So now he's gonna get the honor and the glory. All right, that's why I said who is glorious in thine apparel, because Yahweh Shah is gonna be in his glorious body, man, in his glorious state. Yahweh Shai is not gonna come down here in that body that you can destroy. All right. Yahweh Shai is gonna come back with spiritual powers. When he came with spiritual powers, when he came as himself, but it was limited things he could do. Because everything was done according to the Heavenly Father's will, man. All right? Think about it. He was healing a lot of Israelites, man. Of all kinds of sickness and disease. All right, being blind and everything, man. Being dumb, couldn't speak. Yahweh Shai healed a lot. He had spiritual powers then. So coming back now, and he get to use the full extent of his spiritual powers upon Esau and the people whom he's going to destroy. All right, this is. Man, I hate with this glitching stuff. Real quick, let me jump over to Isaiah. Isaiah 47, verse 1. Shalaki, took me a little minute. My phone acting up. I don't know why. I just do silly shit like that. Shalaki, Aki, and Sis Akwaki. Isaiah 47 and 1. It says, I'm going to start at the top. It says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. All right, that's talking about America, by the way. Don't just say, oh, virgin daughter of Babylon. That's talking about America. This place is known as a few things. All right, the virgin daughter. All right, Babylon the Great. All right. And sometimes it just simply say Babylon. All right, or City of Confusion, Basra, Simon Egypt. There are many titles that this place called America is given in the scriptures. All right, it says, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate, that is America. Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. That's talking about uncover what? The wicked things, I reveal the wicked things that go on within the society, man. All the wickedness that this society promotes, all right? Whether it be the LGBT community, whether it be pedophilia, all right? All the adultery that goes on in this place, all the things that are unclean, but they're made to be or seen as posed as clean things to eat, which they are not. They're actually abominable things, especially pork being number one. All right. This place is totally against the scriptures. All right, totally against the scriptures. You know, if you're a man, and I was watching a live a lesson from was the Apostle Arab Lau, And he had a beautiful lesson he was doing. He got, in the spirit he got riled up because he was saying that a man can't be a man. And it's true, man. A real man can't be himself in this society. A real man is abhorred, man. A real man is abhorred in this society because we're coming from a place of sternness, all right, and austerity. All right, being austere. If you're austere man, all right, chances are you're not going to get that far with your woman in society because this society is totally against you ruling over your woman. All right. So that right there in itself is hard. That's a hardship alone, man. That's oppression in itself, man. You can have a rule of your woman, man. That's a place of fucking whew, to go home with a loud woman, a wicked woman, running her mouth all the damn time. That's a lot in itself, man. But it reveals a lot that we're deprived of on this side. And we're not living, man. We're not living. This place is a place of total oppression, all right, of us righteous men. All right. So not only this is a wicked place to live, and it goes against Heavenly Father laws, it does the most to the Lord's people, which is us. All right. This place was set up to oppress us and to remind us of ourselves and how we went off. All right, this is a place where we was made to serve the hard bondage as a nation. All right, starting with Judah on down, man, from Judah on down to Issachar. We was made to serve the hard bondage in this land, but we lost our nationality, our whole heritage, man. All right. So we reveal the wickedness that goes on in this place. How Esau plot against us to destroy us. All right. All the wicked decrees he write or make legislation against us to further our oppression, to forward our affliction. All right. Verse 3, it says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered." All the sins of you, Esau. That links up with Lamentations 4, man. All right, when Heavenly Father says what? That he will discover your, I'll get that next, matter of fact. It says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen." Yeah, the shame of what you've done to us. When you talk about the things that you Edomites have done to us, it's always a hateful reaction because you know that you've done those things. Whether you say your foreparents, even yourselves that do to us, but you hate to acknowledge the offense that you have against us, man. Even to this very day, man. You're always doing something to cause an Israelite to fall, man. All right, that's a fact. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Like I said earlier, the Heavenly Father is not going to send His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, back as a man again, as far as in the flesh, like this flesh that you can destroy. He's going to actually have spiritual powers. You're going to have that. You're going to come back in that indestructible body. A body you can't destroy, Esau. A body you can't put up on the cross. All right, it puts big nails and stakes through it, man. All right, he's going to come back with spiritual powers. And when you see him, you're going to shit yourself, man, because you're going to think that you can overtake him, but you can't. All right, you can't overtake Yahweh Shai. It's not going to come back where where you can fight against him and it be a fight. It's going to be a fight like you go bomb the little weak countries that you go bomb and shit like Yemen. They can't really fight back at all. They're just being destroyed. It's going to be like that. Back in Isaiah 63 and 4, it says, "For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeem is come." All right, so the Most High Heavenly Father, all right, is going to send Yahweh Shah back. All right, Heavenly Father is going to send Yahweh Shah back. All right, in his glorious apparel, and also you're going to have them spiritual powers. Verse 5, "And I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore mine own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury it upheld me." Yeah, you know, hey, Yahweh Shah is gonna come back and get busy, man. He's not coming back to have to have diplomatic relations. To, you know, just you got diplomacy where, you know, countries get together to try to talk things out, try to make an agreement. You know, basically opposed to acting with hostility or acts of war. It don't be a full-on war. So they use diplomacy to try to talk the way out of war. Or Yahweh Shah is not going to do that. He's not going to come back and sit down and have a UN Security Council meeting with you Edomites, man. It's just not going to fucking happen. Now Yahweh Shah is going to come back and it's going to be straight up destruction, man. Ain't gonna do no talking. You know what Jake say? Ain't do no. I say, you know, Jake pissed off, man. You know, you see Jake in the world, they get into it and shit with somebody. They be like, nigga, I get that, nigga. I ain't doing no talking, nigga. That's how Jake talk. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, when they get there, he ain't doing no talking. Gonna be just straight up knuckling up or straight up fighting, right? So Yahweh Shah, when he come back, all right, he's not gonna do no talking. He's not saying, "Hey, let me meet with the foreign minister or the, you know, U.S. diplomat of so and so. Let's get all the diplomats of all the countries together, all the nations together, sit down and talk and have a Security Council meeting." It's not gonna be no shit like that. It's gonna be straight up all out war, where you're gonna see the chariots, right? You're gonna see the chariots. You're gonna see the chariots with Yahweh Shah, all right? The chariots gonna come back. They're not gonna do no talking, all right? They're not gonna do no talking. They're gonna do no any pleading. Angels have one purpose to do, all right? The angels have one purpose. And that's to do. Matter of fact, whatever the Heavenly Father tells the angels to do, that's what they do. The angels ain't got no feelings. Hey, when that order is given out to the angels, they gonna go do just what the Heavenly Father tell them to do. Ain't no turning around or transgressing His word. Ecclesiastes 39 and 28. It says, "There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of Him that made them." Yeah, that's what the angels do, man. The angels are spirits too, you know. They're commanded to do or give an order straight from the Heavenly Father, and they're gonna do what appease the Heavenly Father. As a matter of fact, let's look at the word appease. Goddamn demon, man. I do a demon, man. It says appease. Pacify, make peace. Yeah, man. Pacify, one who is angry. Up the fury of the Lord, man. The fierce anger of the Lord. the precept I just quoted. It says the fierce anger of the Lord. The Lord is all, in the Lord word is in all caps. So that's the fierce anger of Yahweh. It's saying that right there in the last one Kodash. Fierce anger of Yahweh. It says cause to be more favorably inclined, gain the goodwill of. So hey, there you go, man. That's a module of appease. It said appease the wrath of him that made them. Verse 29. The fiery hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. That links up with the plagues that the Heavenly Father is going to send in this place. They actually are starting to happen, man. With the with the famine, all right. You look at the food market is very scarce, man. Even though it don't seem to be physically. When you look at how people out buying food and different things like that, that's food that was put on reserve. All right, that shit's running out, man. Look how many. I was watching the news, and they was talking about how many so-called Americans are starving or lacking food. I mean, what's going on in Texas with people not having food? That's nothing new. There's tens of millions. All right, roughly. I forget the homeless. Yeah, okay. It says. The state of homelessness 2020. Check this one out. Speaking of famine, right? So roughly almost so it says these 567,715 on any given night, especially on a night-to-night basis. People seeking more people seeking food and shelter. Right? It's in the millions, though. It's in the millions. I'm trying to find that number, but if I don't find it, yeah, 41 million people in the U.S. in the United States face hunger. That's what I forget roughly how many people they quote to be here. It's like 300 some million people. All right, but 41 million people. And this according to the census they took, and they include all the people not accounted for. So 41 million people. That's almost a fourth of the population according to their census. Like I said, it's usually always higher. But that's on the starvation, on the brink of starvation over here in the States alone. I just want to bring that up because it mentions famine. All right. So it says back in Ecclesiastes 39 and where I'm at 30, it says teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. Yeah, so that's what them spirits that's creating vengeance are for. All right? They bring back multiple things that the Heavenly Father wants to happen. Death, destruction, famine. All right? Sword, which brings forth death. All right? The angels, they got those chariots that are going to come back in too. They're going to come back in those angelic bodies, man. And the angels going to get busy, man. Remember, they're from heaven. Verse 31. They shall rejoice in this commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. All right, so there you go, man. There you have it. All right, Yahweh Shai coming back with the angels and the chariots, man. They're going to get busy. Okay? It says, behold, he coming with clouds. The cloud represents the chariots, so-called UFOs. All right? Chariots gonna come back and get busy, zapping people. That's why we always go into the movie War of the Worlds, where you see those so-called UFOs, which they represent the chariots, gonna come back and shoot out those laser beams, which is concentrated fire. It's gonna kill a lot of people, man. All right. Jude 1:14, and Enoch also, the seventh from Adam, prophesied of these, saying, behold, the Lord cometh with 10,000s of his saints to execute judgment upon all, and to convince all that are ungodly among them of all their ungodly deeds, which they have ungodly committed, and of all their hard speeches which ungodly sinners have spoken against him. So, hey, the Lord, like I said, the Lord is gonna come back. He's going to put down Esau, right? We have a number of our people going to be caught up in that destruction, because you got to remember, the Heavenly Father has a score to settle with all flesh, man. All right. Back in Isaiah 63, you see what's it all. So let's jump over to Isaiah the 13th chapter. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, starting at verse 1. It says, the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah, the son of Amos, did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles. By that council they had recently about us, that included us, them trying to demonize us. That's us shaking, going to the gates of the nobles. All right, because we're on their agenda. Right? Meaning what? We didn't reach the ears of the high ones within Esau government. Right? When you're a noble, let's go to noble. Let me pull up noble. Noble means, it says, illustrious, distinguished, of high rank and birth. Right? So, it says, come. It says, well known, it says, provided most of the Republic's public officials. So, going back to Roman, the prominent Roman families, which were well known, provided most of the republic's public officials. So the officials, the public officials mean like you get senators, governors, congressmen. You have them, right? So those are the ears whom we have reached as far as them making us a part of their agenda. All right, those are the gates of the nobles, man. So us being in that committee meeting, well, we're not being in it, but being mentioned in the committee meeting, that means it officially put us into the gates of the nobles, right? So they're discussing us, they're talking about us, right? What are we going to do with these Hebrew Israelites? They use a derogatory term, they put a derogatory word on it, put black on it, but many of us, you got a representation of all the tribes and the camps, so how can you call it that? For one, show you the negative, all right, the negative vibration that the word black carries, all right? The word black carries a negative vibration. That's why he uses it so much. Instead of calling us Hebrew Israelites, but they know we the Israelites of the Bible, he puts his own spin on it. The black Hebrew Israelites. Same thing he gave us. The black Seminoles of the Florida Everglades. Same shit, man. Black. You black. I hate that word, man. Fucking hate it, man. Anyways, verse 3, Isaiah 13:2. It says, lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles. I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones from mine anger. The mighty ones are the angels, man. I was reading about the angels. It's those spirits that are created for vengeance, man. It says there be spirits that are created for vengeance, man. When the Most High Heavenly Father, when you see someone die, all right, the Heavenly Father sent out angels, man, to take that person's breath, man. The life, the spirit and the body separates. That's called death. You got the angels that go out and they, basically, bring that spirit home. Whether the Heavenly Father, have him cause something to happen or what have you, man. People don't die by chance, man. The Heavenly Father calls someone back to the spirit world. All right. When you go to funerals, they say it's a home going. Well, we all are spirits and bodies. So our first place, or our first, when the scripture speak about our first estate, talking about also speaks about the heavenly body. We have a heavenly body because we all come from the spirit world. We all are spirits, all right. Every person on this earth, we all spirits within bodies, all right. And that's just what it is, It says, verse 5.